podcast. You a podcaster too?
No.
You got a microphone and why you got a microphone and a headset?
This is how I do my job.
What do you do for a living?
Software engineer.
Okay. All right, Brian is your name?
Say that again. What was that?
Why? See, y'all doing too much. If y'all
No,
just
what
have,
happened is I had the YouTube window open and I also had Yard Stream open. So it
and
was
there's a
like
way to just like everybody else call me. I don't even, how about this? I'm the host of the show and I don't even have all that production going on. All right, I got to make sure I hear you. Your name is Brian?
yeah,
All right, Brian, where are you calling me from?
Philly.
Can you talk louder so I can make sure I can hear you?
Philly. I'm from Philly.
How old are you?
Guess.
Excuse me?
Take a guess.
Ryan, let me tell you something about me tonight. I'm tired. Okay? But I done been to I've been to countries and cities in 48 hours. I ain't got time to play no damn guessing game. How old is your ass?
41.
Okay, 41. Do you have any kids?
No, I don't have kids.
All right. Well, and you said you are a software engineer?
Yeah, that's correct.
Have you ever been married?
Nah, never been married.
And what's your zodiac sign?
Libra.
Libra. So we have Brian Philly, 41, Libra, no kids, software engineer, never married. What kind of woman are you looking for?
Wow, that's complicated. But I would just say somebody who's easy to get along with, someone who is yeah, easy to get along with. I think that's number one. Someone who's easygoing, somebody that can enjoy the same stuff that I enjoy to do, traveling, uh, can cook, clean. No, I'm just being facetious here, but just kind person for the most part.
Okay. You have a microphone, but I feel like I'm struggling to hear you. So you might just have to
That
talk a little.
is
Are you
really
streaming
weird.
this right now?
No, definitely
Okay.
not. No.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Man, that's a long list. That's a super long list. I'll just start with a couple ones. No drugs. I don't do drugs. No alcoholics. Uh, perpetual liars. Things like that. But yeah.
Do you consider weed a part of this no drug rule?
Man, that's a tough one. I'm gonna say no, just because I've done it before. So it'll probably be legal soon. So we'll let that one pass. But
Well, weed is legal in a lot of states in America.
it's legal on the state level, but not on the federal level. But yeah,
Okay. So
yeah.
until it becomes federally on the federal level, that's when you will be
No,
fine.
no, I said weed's okay because I've done it before, so it's okay. But I don't do it regularly. Now, if you're like, if I can't get in your car and I can't breathe because you're like constantly smoking and high and you can't function without it, then that's a problem. But occasional casual social is okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Does she look a certain way?
Look a certain way. I mean, I think BMI got to be below 30. How about that?
Child, I think you might be the second person on the show who gave a BMI requirement. So
Yeah.
BMI is an individual sentiment. It's based off your height. And they asked about your age, but ultimately it's based off your height and how
Right.
much you should weigh proportion to your height. So I think 30 is considered to be obese.
It is. You're absolutely
Okay.
right.
So there's like there's obese and then there's extremely obese. So he's saying have so what you would do is if you don't know how to do this, there's a BMI calculator. And you will go, you could Google it, and it's gonna ask for your height and your age. But really it's gonna be based off your height. That's what it really comes down to. But they're gonna ask you your height and your age. And he is saying if you are over 30, you would not be an option for him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's correct.
Okay, then that's what he said. Can I ask you your height and your age?
My age is 41. My height is 5'10".
Okay, hold on. Let's get your BMI. Let's see what you working with. Since
My
we got this
BMI?
B, huh?
Sure, you can look up my BMI.
Okay, we're gonna do his BMI. Um, BMI calculator. So I do gotta put in man. Um, all right, let's figure it out. So what's your height?
5'10".
He's 5'10".
Yep.
And what's your weight?
195.
195. Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna
Shit,
Um,
it might say I'm obese. Who knows?
your BMI is 28,
There you
indicating
go.
your weight is in the overweight. But wait, I think that's different because you're a male. But either way, it's
I
saying
hit the gym though, so I don't count. Like I hit the gym. I
wait, what
have
do
a
you
high
mean you don't
muscle
count?
mass. I have a high muscle mass, so mine's
So
gonna be
a
a little
woman can
off.
have the same. A woman can be in the same position then as that.
It's possible, but yeah, unlikely.
Well, actually, you're under 30, so you are meeting the requirement you set. You're not 30. You said
Yeah.
under 30 and you're 28. So technically, you are in the what you're required. But the fact that you're giving yourself grace, then you should give the woman grace.
Oh, I will absolutely. Like I said, mine is a little bit off because I go to the gym regularly, so I have a high muscle mass. But I think, when the majority of that is body fat, I think that's a little bit different.
So what if she's over BMI, but it's because of muscle?
I mean, that's it. I don't think bodybuilders are for me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Female
All right, we'll leave it
bodybuilders are
at
not for
that.
me. No respect to
Okay,
them. That's very difficult to obtain, and I'm sure a lot of people find that attractive. That's just not my personal preference.
fair enough. All right, BMI under 30. What about money? Should she make a certain amount of money?
I could care less. No, I'm good.
You don't care about her money, so that means you're a
No,
provider.
sure, sure.
Okay.
We can. I always say I can do it two ways. We can go 50-50, and we can negotiate everything. Or if you broke, I shouldn't say broke, but if you haven't obtained that level yet where you're, uh, you know, financially well off, I can accept that. That's okay.
Well, women don't like the sound of 50-50.
Some don't. A lot of don't. A lot of them don't. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, but that's your plan.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's do the Kendra Cam.
What is that? Oh,
Kendra
you
Cam
want me
is
to
when you
stand up?
stand
Is
up,
that what
yeah,
it
we see
is?
your full body.
Full body? Yeah, sure. Hold on a second.
Okay. Yeah, you're definitely in shape. Well, you gotta move back. Okay, go back. We gotta see your legs. The whole thing is, well, actually, you told us your height, so we got a concept. Okay. No, you're definitely in shape. All right, Brian, do you want the woman to be in Philly?
Uh, I mean that's preferential. New York's not that far. DC's not that far.
Okay, Philly and New York. Could she have kids?
Nah,
No woman with kids.
I
Okay.
can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not gonna lie to you. No, I'm good.
Now you're 41. What if you met a woman that was your age but had an older child? Still a no?
Who says she got to be my age?
Okay, well, let's get to that question. What's the age range you want to date?
I'm gonna say 21 to what they say in the Malcolm X movie. Your age minus seven or something. I don't know.
You want to go
Uh,
20 years younger than yourself?
I said my age minus seven. I didn't say 20
No,
years
you said
younger.
21.
Oh yeah, no, I was joking about that. No, I would say about no younger than like 10 years. So let's just say like 28 to my age.
28 to your age. Okay, so
Yeah.
28 to your age, but 28 to your age with no kids.
Or I'll say one. I'll say one. How about that? One child is okay.
You don't got to listen. It's your life. So if you
No,
feel as
no,
though,
it's no. I think I was given like the idea. I think there's ideal and then there's what's realistic. So I'm gonna say one
well,
is
there's
okay.
a lot of women. I think the concept, there's this misconception that these women, everybody has a child. It's not true. There are women in that age category who don't have kids.
No, that's true. That's true. I'm gonna put it at one is
Okay,
acceptable. None is ideal. How about that?
there we have it. Okay, fair enough. When was your last relationship, Brian?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
2 months ago.
2 months ago. Okay. Three flaws you have to work on.
Flaws I gotta work on.
Yes.
Oh man, that's tough. Well, you know what? I always say that I would like to improve in clothing department. I'll say really since 2020, working from home, working remotely, I haven't really been as motivated to invest in the wardrobe. So that's kind of an external flaw. Um, and geez, I'm gonna just say I need to work on That's tough. I'm gonna say that's something I need to work on. Just recognizing flaws that I have. I think a lot of times I find myself having discussions with people. Typically, I think I'm a little bit open, but maybe sometimes I could be a little bit um, more empathetic to other people's opinions. But that said, I don't think that I'm not a good listener, but I always can improve on that as well. And man, how many did you say? Three?
Three. But I mean, I think that
I could
what
be
I
a
do
better
like about
cook. How
you is
about that? I'm not good at cooking.
okay. Well, what I do like about you is I mean, usually I say if you can't name three flaws, that is a flaw, but you kind of said it yourself too. So I like that you're self aware.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay. Now, why would a woman be lucky to be with you, Brian?
Why would they what?
Why would she be lucky to be with you?
Man, you know what? I'm gonna be very honest with you. I think being with me is just an experience. I like to just call it the BGD experience. Those are my initials. I'm living a life I think a lot of people could appreciate, enjoy, experiencing, and for the right woman, I'm willing to share that. So I think that's a big deal.
So,
And
what is the BDG experience like?
what is it like? You got to come find out. Now, I mean, it's hard to put into a jar. There's just so much to it.
Well, let me ask you a couple things. Do you want kids yourself one day?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. So, are you looking for someone to experience BG for life, or you like rotating?
Nah, nah, nah. We're talking about that life experience. I mean, I think initially it obviously can be fun to do those things like traveling and different experiences. I've done a lot of different stuff. I'm open to doing new things, redoing some things that I've done because maybe it's new for her. So yeah, I think just really enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I know how to do that, and so I'm willing to share that with somebody else. And
Okay.
yeah,
You got you got some paid questions.
some
So
okay,
Kim said, 31, no kids. I own my own house, my own money, single. Yes, Brian, we are out here.
okay. Is that? I mean, that sounds cool. I don't know how to answer that, but it sounds cool. Yeah.
Well, she's proven that she's 31. She has her own house, she has her own
Okay.
money, and she's single. Now the question is, Kim, do you meet his BMI requirement too? Okay, let us know
Right.
what your BMI is because all that sound good, but if your BMI is over 30, he say he can't get with it. LII said there ain't no such thing as a big bone human being, but we just fat and stop it respectfully.
Who said big bone? Nobody said big
No,
bone. I
well,
said
people
high
are
muscle
talking
mass.
about no. You said the BMI conversation sparked the some women, and this is true. People do have different body types, but for
Yeah.
a long time, Black people they've been blaming their weight on big bones. Now, big bones is Shaq, okay?
Yeah.
Shaquille O'Neal is big bones. He's tall. That's the conversation. My brother, Dr. Ian, he has said this for years. No, Black people, you don't have big bones. That's not the reason why you're fat. So your bones are your bones.
No, I definitely agree with that.
Okay. Jerry said, Brian, you coward. Just admit you like them young. 21 is nothing to be ashamed about.
I mean, yeah, young is fine. I would never say that's a bad thing. I think it's more about maturity. I don't know if you've ever dated somebody that young, Jerry, but like I would imagine it's probably not as fun as some people might think. But yeah,
I will say this. Granted, 21 is legal. So by the law, you're not breaking any laws. But
no, not
I
at all.
think a man who is 41, who's only focusing on a 21-year-old, it's you want to mow her what most men want anyways, y'all. Mow her to all the things you desire because at 21 she hasn't probably had that much experience. She's young, she's impressionable. But I think if she's 21 years old and she's dealing with a 41-year-old man, he's paying every damn thing. She's doing it like there's no way. I don't think a 21-year-old woman will date a 41-year-old man and agree to 50-50.
As it should be. I don't. If I were to date someone that young, I would have zero expectations for them to pay for anything. Like, where are they getting that money from in the first place? So yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Let's do it. Okay, Brian, are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
Yeah, I have a profile. Yep.
Okay. Now your name is it Brian? Did you do something
No, it
original
should be
with it?
Brian.
Because
Brian.
Brian's gonna be hard to find. I know there's a lot of Brian's. What does your first picture look like?
Mm.
Brian Brian. Do you have a last? Did you put your last name?
Davis.
Oh, you put Davidson?
I think so.
Let's see. Davis. How you spell Davidson? David. That's the way.
Davis.
Come in. Oh, I would have. Look, I'm. All right. I don't see Brian Davidson, but let me see if I can find Brian. And then I ordered some food. Ooh, child, there's a lot of Brian's as I knew there would be.
In
But do you
Philadelphia.
know what your first profile picture looks like?
Uh, Let me see. I can pull the app up. Let me see.
I am. Can you come in? All right. Yeah, I ordered some food. You gonna pull it up on your phone, Brian?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Actually, it's got my middle name on there too.
Oh, it's the middle name. Okay, so it's not Brian.
No, it is Brian Gordon. Brian Gordon. Yeah,
Brian Gordon.
exactly. Yep. Yep.
And
How
does
do I,
Gordon come up?
there you go. You can see the picture.
Okay, yep. I think I see you now too. Here we go. Okay, it's Brian Gordon. There we go.
That's
All
me.
right,
Yep.
ladies, if you put in Brian Gordon, you can find him. All right. Okay,
Yeah. You
Brian
like
Gordon.
that?
I gotta sign this. I just ordered some more food. So, um, look, these are can I say these are the things you don't want to do if you want to get Brian. Don't be ordering food late at night because you're gonna
Yeah.
fall out of the BMI requirement. Okay. So,
Exactly.
ladies, don't be exactly. Don't be like your girl if you want to get Brian. Thank you, sir. All
That's
right, let me go back to you. You got really good pictures, actually. You got like professional pictures.
yeah.
All right,
That's taken with the
Brian
iPhone
Gordon.
right there.
So ladies, if you want him, and some of y'all, honestly, for all his worth, you're not a bad guy. Like you have no kids, you have a great job, you're attractive, you're keeping yourself together. Um, I don't really. I mean, quite honestly, I think you are a good catch. To be frank,
I
he's a
appreciate that.
Libra. He has a master's degree, single, no kids. Looking for a single, kind, attractive, fun, intelligent. Deal breakers: rudeness, dishonesty, drugs, and gold diggers. So, ladies, Brian Gordon. If you type in Brian Gordon, you'll be able to find him. And this is his first page, first picture. Okay. All right, Brian. Well, listen. I listen. I wish you the best.
All right. I
Let's
appreciate
see
it.
what
Thank you.
lady's gonna sign up for the BDG experience. No, the BGD, yeah, BGD experience as
BGD
he stated.
experience. Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Ciao.
Kendra G Singles, the dating app is available now on your iPhone and your Android phones. Just go to your Apple Store or your Google Play Store and download it now. Kendra G Singles, the dating app.